before we do hop into all the details today, I just want to quickly invite everybody to join Sunbro Nation if you haven't done so already. Do so by subscribing below, hit the like button on the video if you enjoy the content today, and make sure to turn on your bell notification icon so you're kept up to date with all the newest gaming and console news. We're in the new generation of gaming. With that, guys, let's dive into the details. So the first retailer I want to cover is Walmart, and specifically around some of the wins that we've been seeing with people saying that they were able to check inventory on brickseek.com, verify that their store was showing inventory, and then go in and show that to either like a manager or an employee in the electronics section and ask them about it. And in certain cases, people have been successful in walking away with their consoles. Some Walmarts even had long lines. There's a number of different tweets that went out with photos showing that kind of stuff. Now, the big thing is here is I honestly think that this is up to the store leadership or the employees on if they're going to sell this to you directly. I think what the reason that we're seeing stock in Walmart stores is probably because they're supposed to be purchased online and then picked up in store on future stock drops, but we don't have any of those confirmed. But I do think there's one-off scenarios where they are selling them directly as opposed to waiting for those online links to go live for people to start with their pickup. Now, I could be wrong. That is speculation on my part, but based off of this being kind of like certain people...
Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you.
And other people are saying that, no, I've driven to all my Walmarts that show stock, and they're not having success. I really think that there's some kind of miscommunication in there, and maybe not all employees in all locations are following the guidelines that Walmart sent out. And so it's just kind of a long shot. If you want to try to drive to your local Walmart, make sure you brickseek.com and check their inventory levels and see if it's even any listed. Now, at the time of filming this video, I did not get Brickseek to load anything for me. I am going to link their website in my description below, and I'm also going to include the PlayStation 5 disc-based console SKU code that you can able to get through, and they are having success with walking out with their consoles or even posting pictures of the receipt, so it does appear to all be legit. So I want to share that with you guys as a kind of backup plan, as a long shot to try in case if you are really desperate to get this thing before Christmas and you've tried all other avenues, it might be worth checking out Walmart as a walk-in. Now, the other thing that's been circulating around Walmart, and the reason that I also think that they are switching to a purchase online and pick up in-store, is that there is a number of screenshots that have come out online of people who still had the PlayStation 5 console in their cart from previous orders, and Walmart has since stated that that is now an online-only pick up in-store process, and it says that's the only way to...
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. 29. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
This defense looking for an... The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down a... Officially at the 21.
Let's go!
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
From the 24, Brady. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Brady. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 13.